Well, hey guys, you're watching GTSam. Guess what? I'm Sam. And today, this is your last look at the interior of my Jag. So you might be wondering why, but you probably have a really good guess in mind as well. Yes, I am selling it tonight. 6 p.m. down the road, got the title all in hand in my name, the salvage title. We are ready to roll and get it out of here. It's time. And so, before I send it off to the new owner and they do whatever they want with it, I just want to go over some numbers with you and facts and figures of the car and actually buying from Copart, and just let you guys know what I spent and was this a good deal or not. You can always let me know down in the comments below after we go through the figures and facts of everything that happened along the way. So, let's get started. As you can see, and I do have my paperwork here, this is like the bill of sale from the broker company that I used, and they're located in Florida. No big deal, you can use anybody you want to. So I have all the fees listed here, and I got some other ones listed on the back that I wrote in as well that weren't all on here. I would just like to say that this has been quite the learning experience. Not what I thought it would all turn out to be, and I watched all these YouTube videos of all these people, Sam Crack, legit street cars, and they've kind of inspired me like about a year or two ago to like go on my own adventure and find my own salvage car. Oh, and JR Garage, they just go buy stuff, and this is like, woohoo, just got this brand new car for like $100. But hey, I mean, lucky them, they got that hookup somehow. I don't know what they do to get those cars, but here I am with this boat anchor of a brick, and it's the best I could. So with that, recap on some of the facts about this car when I first bought it. So it was from Copart, it was in Ohio. It first came from Virginia as well, and then it ended up in Copart because it was a run and drive vandalized car. Vandalized is, they got the sugar in the tank, paint work, and then sometimes interior stuff. I mean, these seats do have the cuts in them, but otherwise the interior is great. And then that's kind of about it. You clean everything up and you're good to go. Well, when this arrived, this had an engine knock, and so it's really bad. And I could barely get it to start, but I got to start, and it doesn't stall out anymore. The engine's actually running good for what it is right now, even with the knocking and everything going on still. And it still drives surprisingly well. But with all that, I didn't know the severity of the engine problem that it did have. I mean, again, I thought this was just a clean and simple fix. You fix the paint and put a wrap on it, and you get the sugar out of the tank, boom, good to go. But if that was the case, I would keep this car. It's not. And remember, I contacted Jaguar, and they said it would cost about $7,800 to put a used new engine in to this car. Well beyond what the car was actually worth at that point. So I said, no way. That's why I decided to sell online. And that's where we are. So here we are today. I sold the car. And I'm not trying to count my chickens before they hatch, but the guy is ready to give me cash tonight. We're going to the notary here in about an hour or so and get this done. And the funny thing is, I called him and I was like, hey man, you're gonna, when do you want to pick up this car, the tow truck, tonight or tomorrow? And he said that, oh no, I was thinking about just driving it home 20 minutes away. 20 minutes away, and this thing, oh man, this thing's gonna blow up at that point. I laughed. I was like, you could do whatever you want, man. He's like, I don't want to pay the fee to get it towed. Totally fine. He's like, yeah, the engine's probably gonna blow up anyways. I got a new one on the way, so no big deal. I'm like, okay. Yeah, you could do whatever you want. It's your car by that point. So, but now I'm sitting here thinking like, well, what the heck? I just want to drive this car now in my yard just for kicks, just because. If it's good, he's gonna like crap out the engine. I was like, why might I crap it out even more? So hey, whatever. I might just do that. All right, let's get to the numbers here. Okay, so yeah, the numbers people usually know about is like, I bought this car for this much amount from Copart. That's what you see in the video. I don't really get into like all the details and the nitty-gritty about like transferring it and then like the seller fees and things like that. I'm just gonna be like straight up honest with you guys on this one, because this was my first Copart buy and / auction buy. Was it a good idea? Should I do it again? I don't know. I'm about to find out in the end of this video here, and you guys can give me your opinions of what you think. So let's start out by the sale price was, now this was back last year in October, and the sale price $2,450, and so that's pretty good, right? Not too bad. And if that was it, that'd be amazing, and I might consider putting a new engine in here. Well, let's lead on. So the Copart buyer fee $480, And then you have the Copart internet or virtual bid fee, $89. Copart gate fee, $59. I wasn't even there. Copart registered broker fee, $50. Mailing fee, $55. Late payment fee. Hey, wait a minute. Pretty sure I paid that on time, $50. Well, it's too late to dispute that now. Storage fee, $15. Broker transaction fee, $250. Out of state tax, $0. Ooh, save some money. All right, so we have that. Flip to the other side. Now, I went ahead and got a shipping company to send this car here. And that took a lot of hassle and wear and tear. And it took a very long time to get this car here, just due to the payment transferred correctly, and then also actually having somebody like being able to actually pick up a car that won't move. Some people had no idea how to like get this thing rolling, so that was kind of annoying. So with that, I used a company and I got it done for $328.52. Sounds okay again. But then for some reason the shipper got here and then they said like, yeah, that's what that company charges, like the third party, but then like we like need some money as well. It's something weird like that. It made sense, like, you know, that long ago in October, and right now it's May. So I've got to figure out what the reason was, but that was $80 some. Right about, just say 80. And then we had the storage fees. Like I said, it took some time, and it was a long time to get that car from Copart to here. So I incurred some storage fees, unfortunately. That was $238. Now, everything in total so far, this is from what I know and what I remember of everything happening, the grand total comes out to be $4,144.52. That's a okay estimate right there of how much it actually did cost. Still, if it's higher or lower, that's still, I think, like, eh. Okay, so let's talk about it. Did I get a good deal? No. I can go ahead and get one of these cars online locally around here. Totally fine, probably like service dealered, and just care for it, and actually in driving condition and much better shape for about $8,000 to $10,000, and a pretty similar spec as well. And then this is just yeah, by the time I would do all the work and, you know, find an engine, you get the mechanics time to put everything in, get all those other extra parts to add on to it, it would just be, it wouldn't be worth it at all. And it would be a salvage car. It wouldn't even be non-salvage at all. So the cost of actually doing that was not very good. I don't think so. That's my opinion, and I think that it was not a good deal. And do I regret it? No, I don't regret it. It was a great learning experience. Will I do it again? Not at this moment. Maybe in another year or two or something like that, but nah, not for something like this, not for something like a project like this big. I think I should have probably gone for like a Honda Civic from like the 90s. You know, I paid $200, and then, you know, the taxes is what, 10%, $20, I don't know, something like that. So much easier, something easier to work on and replace as well. But I was going big. I thought I'd be great like all these other hot shots on YouTube, but, you know, it didn't work out as planned. That's okay though, we learned. And so today I'm going to be selling for $3,000. Okay, $3,000 is a little, so I got a deal but didn't get a deal on that part because the price of the car, remember, it's $2,450. I'm selling the car for $3,000. So it's like I made profit, but I didn't make profit at all. So again, it wasn't the best executed and the best idea. I didn't fully know what I was getting into here. But again, that's okay. And so this is the end of the Jag era for a GTSam. It was a fun first car really for the channel here, but I think we could do better. I mean, we'll do better. So that was a good learning experience. Learned a lot along the way, and it is a cool car if it was working. And someday in the future, give me a couple years, I'll probably buy something similar to this and not completely messed up, and go see it. That's the thing too I learned. Don't do sight unseen, okay? I should have watched so many more videos like from Auto Auction Rebuilds. He's always talking about, I watch his videos all the time now. He's always saying like, see it in person. Check it out and like try to turn it on. You know, don't go crazy with trying to turn it on, but see it in person. Don't do sight unseen. I did that. I got a little messed up on that one, but that's okay. Again, you learn. But overall, as I've said before, this car is beautiful and it wants to be driven. So the person picking it up, he is passionate about it. He has a Jag and he's ready to roll, and he's ready to throw that engine in there. He has the connections to be able to do it. I don't. And so I don't want to keep going on with this. So it's gone. We're getting rid of it. But I think we need to do one last thing with it before we fully let it go. I think I lost some horsepower along the way and compression. Well, and that's the story of the Jag. This is where it ends for now. So, thank you guys for watching GTSam. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more content like this that's not as ridiculous, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe for more videos coming along the way here. I hope that burnout was okay, and we're about to see. But this is it. This is the final frontier for the Jag. You won't be seeing it anymore after tomorrow and this video. At least she looks good. She has no power anymore, but at least she looks good. So this is GTSam and the Jag. We'll catch you next time.
There she goes.